Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got...
DEONTAY. The Rock. Well, we're all...
This bout is scheduled for 12.
We welcome... High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punching from both these fighters. And a counter left. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
You'd like to see more jabs. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Neither fighter willing. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could...
gone, I'm telling you.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. So that left lands. That left counter punch will score. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You fight a Swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Left punch. Both of these men showing a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Counter right-handed kick. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Perfect counter lands. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Good counter left hand there. Both men step back for just a moment. Catch and shoot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw the hook, didn't land. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance. Here we go to the fourth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Left counter scores. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That punch landed. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. So a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Punch, counter punch. He got out of the way of that right hook. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last
round, I like that.
And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice counter shot. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when...
Oh, do you believe this? Rokki Marciano is down!
1, 2, 3, 4.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
With counter punching. Missed him with that uppercut. You can tell he's stronger, but he... What? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so this is the beginning of round 6. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
DEONTAY Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Looks like they're out of trouble. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering round 7, here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. They can fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And he fails to score with that left hook. So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.